Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. With our Santas Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. They could not be denied last year in their meeting in the conference finals, winning it in 5.
Well, that was a great showing when these two clubs met in the playoffs last year. That was a big series victory for this team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's McDermott and Gibson. And it's Gasol, and at the center, filling out the middle. And the playoff series win, of course, came after a regular season where they actually, Clark lost the series.
Well, Kevin, that happens during the regular season. I mean, you have some poor showings against a team during the regular season, and you can still come back at them full speed ahead when the stakes are highest in the playoffs.
Here's Money. Drills the baseline jumper. Money's got the game going here with the first basket for Orlando.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Outside Rose. Over in the corner, Gasol. Back to Rose. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. Here's Money. Got it from 16 feet. Money's got his second basket of the night. And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They had a great start to that game. A couple guys got hot early, and it seemed to become contagious. Everybody started shooting the ball well at that point.
Typically if there's a hot shooter, the defense can make an adjustment and lean everything towards stopping him and let somebody else beat you, but that wasn't an option in that game.
Now here's Rose. Against Washington, he was really on his game.
Even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble. Here's
Harkless. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Oladipo, good.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
The Bulls have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Rose kicks to Butler. Outside Rose. And again, Chicago. No good.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Oladipo dishes to Harkless. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feat.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Money. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Sacramento.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. The game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Here's Butler. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. Rose, a screen on Oladipo. Outside Butler. He kicks it to Rose. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. Money passes to Oladipo. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot no good. Rose with some nice D. Inside to Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Magic leading by 5. Here's Money. Boy, that win against the Kings. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Harkless with the buckets.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
That's good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Money. Pass to Lowe. Here's Gordon, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Gordon's got his first points in this one. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Rose. The feed now to McDermott. Back to Rose. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Launches a 3, and again it's the Magic from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Money. Rebound by Butler.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Outside Rose. And Gibson kicks to Rose. To the wing on the left. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the 3-point shot. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Oladipo with a screen on Rose. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Butler. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. At the elbow, it's Rose. Kicks to Gibson. Goes up on the block. That one rolling around and rims out. Magic leading by 10. Money passes to Gordon.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Money. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Rose. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape." We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Doris, thank you. And not surprising that shooting the ball well, an aspect of the game Coach wants his team to adhere to.
Well, everybody always wants to shoot the ball well, Kevin. I mean, that's pretty obvious. The key is getting yourself in position to do so. You got to move the ball, move your body, make sharp cuts, set good screens.
Well, Steve, you've just laid out how you need to get good shots and the importance of good shot selection. It's really essential to being able to play a balanced game and an effective game. Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
He lobs it up. Here's Money. He's got 6. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Let's go to our 2K leader. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
And he just oozes confidence out there beyond the arc. And that's where he makes his living, as he should, given that percentage.
Yeah, just look at those numbers. I mean, his numbers are amazing. That 3-point shot of his is one of the deadliest weapons we have in the league, and he's what we call a laser from deep.
Now Rose. He's got 9. Outside Gasol. Pass to Rose. He feeds it to McDermott. To the paint. Butler kicks to Rose. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Gets it to go. That one good for Money. Money's got 8 points.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the 3-point shooting has been unbelievable.
Butler in the corner. Outside Gasol. McDermott dishes to Rose. Passes to Butler. For the 3. Can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Oladipo, the pass to Money. Rebound by the Bulls. Rose with the ball. Averaging 26 points a game. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, already up to 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. Rose hits them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Inside, here's Fry. Lays it up and banks it in. Fry's got his first basket of the night.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Here's Rose. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Marion.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. Out to Payton. Expanding his range, and the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball, good, and a nice shot for Money.
Oh, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. Heinrich outside. Rose kicks to Snell. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Snell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Magic leading by 10. Here's Money. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Rose, good. Rose has got 13.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Payton with a screen on Rose. Money passes to Payton. Dishes to Fry. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Offensive rebound. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Derrick Rose again. 15 points in the game.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
There's the pick. Here's Money. No good. Rose with some nice D. Feeds it to Mirotic. Back to Rose. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Rose has got 17 now. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Magic lead by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
Money, he's in at the point. Andrew Nicholson out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Payton. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Outside Rose. That's good. Rose has got 19 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And there's the pass to Nicholson. Marion with the steal. Snell dishes to Heinrich. To the middle. Here's Rose. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. 21 points for Rose.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Okay, guys, on defense, we got to concentrate better on contesting every shot, getting a hand in every shooter's face, contest shots, get over picks, don't allow any open looks. You got it?
Butler, he's checked in for Rose.
And now a look at Mirotic, some stats on him. How his last 10 games have gone. 5th in free throw shooting. And he's been such a good offensive player. His patience, his efficiency, he's ranked in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
I want to take a minute here to get in a quick word about his outstanding free throw percentage. I mean, you can see how he's brimming with confidence at that line.
That's good. Heinrich's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Fry passes to Money. Heinrich with the steal, and they're moving it up. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Money. Here's Mirotic. Here's Marion. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
For the Magic, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Fry. Gordon comes in for Nicholson. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Payton. Magic leading by 3. Here's Money. Here's O'Quinn, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And here's Heinrich, the 15-footer. Back to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. And that is good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 70 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogg'ian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
In Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Snell, no good.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Money. The second effort. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And Orlando making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Gibson comes in for Sean Marion. And McDermott subbed in for Tony Snell. Now here's McDermott. Defense right on him. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. Second team foul. Heinrich outside. He dishes it to Gibson. No good off the front iron.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He talked to his guys about the importance of functioning as a unit, not as individuals, and on the need to help each other find open shots on the perimeter. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Bulls trail by 13. Now Heinrich. Clock at 6. Poke loose. The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Magic with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Money. 17 points in the game. Kirk Heinrich with the rebound.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Chicago.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot. What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. and that was pretty good.
McDermott with the screen for Heinrich. There's the dish to Mirotic. Back to Heinrich. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in.
And he knocks down a three of his own.
And even if he didn't, he just made it personal, coming right back with a three of his own there.
Kicks it out to Gordon. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
No good from Gibson.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Heinrich outside. He kicks to Mirotic. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Now, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Money. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Heinrich outside. Here's Gibson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 20-7 run. Money passes to Gordon. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Heinrich with it. To the paint. It's deflected. Harkless with the steal. Here's Money. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Bulls trail by 18. Heinrich kicks to Mirotic. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Quinn's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Rose. He's got 21. That is good. Rose has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And again, the basket for Money. And the Magic lead by 18.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Outside Rose. Here's Gasol. Drops in the layup for 2. Gasol's got 6 points.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. And here is Harkless. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oladipo dishes to Harkless. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Now, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Butler against Oladipo. Back to Butler. Left side Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. It's a great job getting the ball inside now. I mean, they're intentional about it. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence here in the second, and they've shown that.
Orlando making some changes. Channing Fries.
Cover somebody.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Magic out in front, up 19. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, what allowed them to get off to such a good start offensively against you?
Guys, That was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play deep with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on.
Back we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Check out the game for money. He's got 24 points now and 3 great steals. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
Yeah, those things are related, Clark, because when you can knock down shots, now you draw the defense to you. Now you got passing lanes for your teammates.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And it's McDermott in at the 3 slot.
Gasol turning it on now.
There's a screen. Here's Money. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Money's got 26 points.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Pass to Gasol. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
He still has not missed a shot. Where would they be without him?
The shot's good for Money. Now Rose. Gibson the screen, and it's Rose penetrating. The shot is off. Nice D for Money.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that ball.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Oladipo, the pass to Money. Terrific design on the pick clip, and he lays it in. Money's got 9 points here in the second half. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Rose, the feed to Butler. Back to Rose. Can they get it? Gasol trying to free himself up. Rose can't get that one to fall. No good from Gibson. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Well, the Bulls shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Bulls moving the ball around. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Kicks it to Gasol. Gibson dishes to Rose. Count the bucket.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And here we can check out the story on Mo Harkless. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, as when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Here's Money. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. You look at Butler. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. You know, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still an important skill to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. As much as you can do to help your team, you increase your value and your importance. And the guys on this list give their team a huge boost with their ability to squeeze the orange.
Here's Money. 33 points for him. He feeds it to Harkless. Pass to Money. Let's go. That one a little long.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
It's tipped. Butler kicks to Rose. Right side Rose. Gasol with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Butler. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Money. Gasol with the block. McDermott with it. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Pass to Gibson. Outside Butler. And it's Rose penetrating. No good from 11 feet.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Harkless slams it in.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Bulls trail by 20. Dishes it to Butler. Rose passes to Butler. To the left side wing. Outside Rose. Lock at 6. Blocked.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Low the pass to Money. Lets it go from 14. Nice touch on the back shot. Money's got 35. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
Butler dishes to Gibson. Rose attacking. McDermott, no one around him. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. Orlando leading by 19. Here's Money. He has 35. Here's Harkless. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Chicago making some changes. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Heinrich in for McDermott. So it's Chicago now. Gibson setting the pick for Mirotic. Feeds it to Rose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Money passes to Harkless. They get the rebound. Off with the layup. Bulls trail by 17. And there's the pass to Rose. Here's Butler. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
No good for Money. The Bulls have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Now here's Rose, and he has 28 points for the game. The dish now to Mirotic. Outside Rose, shot clock at 5. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Butler missing again. Magic leading by 17. Gets it to go. That one good for Money. Money's got 37.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Here's Heinrich, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's Money, using his post move to get the 2 points. Money's got 15 points in just the second half. Bulls trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Butler kicks to Rose. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Oladipo. Three-pointer. And good on the basket. Book it. Oladipo's got 11 points.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Here's Rose. And again, Chicago. No good. The Magic shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Passes to Lowe. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Offline with his three. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Heinrich outside. He dishes it to Gibson. Misses from close range. Well, Orlando shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Oladipo against Rose. He kicks to Butler to end the run. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. Magic leading by 22. They set the pick. The feed to Harkless. Lays it up and banks it in. Harkless has got 18 points.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Rose. Tries again. Poked away.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
The kick outside to Butler. Back to Rose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the jam by Harkless.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Rose goes in. Comes up empty down low.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Looking to end his cold spell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. Oladipo, the pass to Money. No good. Nice D from Rose. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That three off the mark.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. 44 seconds left to play in the third. And again, no good by Chicago. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Here's Heinrich. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Money. He's got 39. Kicks to Fry. Here's Fournier, and Orlando again with the bucket.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Magic out in front as they end the 3rd quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. Don't go anywhere, the final quarter.
Next Tuesday night, December 29th, the Cleveland Cavaliers take on Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic. It's the real deal.
Checked in for the Magic. Money comes in for Peyton. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Money, he's in at point guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Fredette in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And the wide open shot from Rose. Sinks the triple. Rose has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. Here's Money. And a strong finish with 2 hands. Amazing hops exploding to the bucket.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that coming from the point guard position.
No way.
Boy, can he elevate at that size. That's impressive.
Outside Rose. He feeds it to Marion. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here.
8 seconds of the shot clock. 8. Coming on to the floor for the Bulls. Gordon Booth.
McDermott with it. Fredette picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Gasol. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
Well, second chance points are not easy to come by, but when you work as hard as he has today, it becomes a lot easier.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Here's Money. Fournier for 3. Rebounded by Rose. Rose has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Mirotic. The 3. And the shot is good.
Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Magic have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Money passes to O'Quinn, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Bulls moving the ball around. On its way from Rose for 2. Orlando grabs the miss. O'Quinn's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Still Magic ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
Orlando with the ball. Here's Money. To the middle. O'Quinn can't hit. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. McDermott dishes to Rose and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Jimmer Fredette.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Dishes to Fournier. They set the screen. Feeds to Fredette. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
At the
The first one falls. And Fredette drops them both. And so here is Chicago. Rose goes in, and that one's good. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Here's Money, who's covered by Rose. And he dunks it down. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Orlando with the ball. Here's Money. Trying his luck deep. Mirotic grabs the miss. And the Bulls with possession. Lets it go from 11. Again, Chicago.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
There's the screen. Here's Money. Cranes the three-pointer. Money's got 46 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Rose kicks to McDermott. Back to Rose. Out to the right wing. Here's Booth. Nicholson grabs the board. Nicholson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Money. He's covered by Rose. Nicholson with the bucket.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Sean Marion is checked in for Chicago. Tony Snell comes in for McDermott.
Tony Snell.
Marion outside. Outside Rose. Shoots. Off the left rim and out.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
For 3. Can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Money. And O'Quinn kicks to Fournier. And there's the 3-second violation. And Chicago shooting around 37% in the 4th quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. A minute 50 left in the 4th. And Rose wide open. He shoots. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
Here's Money. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
At the line, shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the Bulls making a change here. Heinrich's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Bulls shooting around 41% on the night. There's the pick. Here's Booth. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 9 rebounds in the game. getting it done.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Magic.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Bulls.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for money. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gasol. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Man, a real mental lapse there at a terrible time.
Well,
Too many turnovers.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fredette kicks to Payton. The pass to Fournier. Back to Payton. The dish to Fredette. 6 to shoot. Out to Payton. Plenty of space. That's good.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, money.